Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I know some of you guys weren't a fan of our last video since it didn't have too much to do with cars, but we're back on car stuff. Obviously you guys watched the video that DDE put up. You guys could see that we recorded for a while with Mike and Tim, so you know, a lot of our content went over there. So you guys saw what's going on with that car. We have some more updates about that car, but we're obviously not the ones who could give you guys that update because it's not our car. So we will leave that up to the guys. But today we are driving in this beautiful matte black F8. This is a car that I built for one of our good customers, Eric Antioch, about 2 years ago now. That's when Eric used to love me, but he doesn't love me anymore. We're not building any more cars together because he's hurt my feelings. But I'm just joking. But so Eric ended up selling this car. It got sold to somebody else, and then I think that person sold it to a dealer, which now the new owner has it, and he bought it in Florida. It's going to be living in Florida, but what he wanted to do is he wanted to send the car back to us, make us go over everything, make sure everything's good, and thank God he did, because whoever owned this car last put regular water in the intercooler system. This car runs our air to liquid intercooler, and it basically has a water tank in the front that runs through the Freon chiller. We have an inner chiller on this car. This car actually made almost 1,000 horsepower back in the day when we had it all set up for Eric. Whoever had the car after him, they put regular water in here, so it basically corroded the entire system and it messed up the chiller. So we had to take everything off. We had to redo all the lines. We had to clean out all the cores. We had to get a new inner chiller for it, put a new inner chiller in it, and then I guess whoever serviced the car last had overfilled the oil, so the oil went over and went into all the charge pipes, the intake pipes, and the entire turbo. Everything was filled with oil. So we literally pulled off everything, cleaned everything, put everything back on, did a new chiller on it, fixed a couple other issues that it had, and then last week I actually went to go drive the car and it started breaking up. So I was like, all right, I guess it's time to check the spark plugs. We pulled the coils and we found a bunch of water that had gone inside the coil channels, and they had literally soaked the spark plugs, and it had been sitting in there for so long that the spark plugs were rusted. So we obviously weren't making good contact with the coil. So we pulled all the coils out, we took all the boots off the coils, cleaned all the coils, pulled all the spark plugs out, put brand new spark plugs, got brand new spark plugs, gapped them, put them in, and that was yesterday. So today we're taking it on a quick drive over here, making sure everything's okay. Sadly, our dyno room is down right now because I have issues, and when they went to install our all-wheel drive Mustang dyno, even though it was brand new, when they were putting it in, the guy was sliding the plates on top of each other, and he scratched the living out of my plates on the dyno. And after spending all the money that we did in that dyno room and how perfect I wanted to make it look, it was driving me crazy having those scratches on there. So I told the guys to pull off all the panels off the dyno. They're getting picked up tomorrow. They're going and getting repowder coated, and we will install it back. So until the powder coating comes back, both our dynos are down because we can't even drive a car onto the Mustang and able to use the hub dyno. So what we'll do is we'll drive this car around, make sure everything's okay on the street. The new owner is actually gifting this car to his wife, and she's going to be the one driving it. So we don't really have to push this car anything crazy. We're not going to put it back to 1,000 horsepower. We're going to put something where he could put pump gas. She could go around, drive it, be efficient. It'll be fast. It'll still have all the good amount of power. It runs methanol injection. It has our inner chiller kit. It has our big Zona replacement turbos, so he will never have issues with the factory turbos like these cars have. All these cars, from the 488 to the Pista to the F8, they have issues with these turbos. They chew them out. You end up finding the turbine housing, the turbine wheel inside the exhaust system. So this car will never have that issue since it runs our big turbo kit. So if anybody who has an F8, you know, 488, a Pista, whatever it is, obviously you guys have seen the other Pista that we've done that makes 1,050 wheel. We have a pretty bad kit for these cars. Obviously it's in-house install. We haven't made it to a point where we could ship it out to other people and they could install it themselves. We are going to be working on that because we do want to be able to ship out these kits and have people install them at their own shops or have somebody local to them put it in. But for right now, if you want to build a fast F8 or a fast Pista or a 488, let us know. You could always ship the car down. We got a bunch of options. We also have rods and pistons designed for this thing. That was the original plan with this car. We were going to do rods and pistons and turn it up because the turbos are good enough for, you know, 1600 wheel horsepower. But Eric ended up buying a SF90 and we started playing with that. And obviously he changes cars like he changes underwear, so went on and on and on. So what we'll do right now is I'll go on a test drive, make sure everything's good, make sure everything checks out, and then we're going to take this car and go down and visit our friend Payam at Burger Tuning, because that's what friends are for. And he's going to let us use the dyno. We're going to put the car on the dyno, get some dyno numbers, make sure everything checks out, make sure everything's good with the tune, and we will put it back together, close everything up, put the rear diffuser back on, get it washed, detailed, and off it goes to Brian, and he could go and enjoy this car with his wife. He's been away with it. They haven't even seen the car yet. That's the crazy part. Since they bought it, those are the customers that we love, people who want to make sure everything's good, people who want to make sure that we check it out, we make sure everything's proper on the car before they go and enjoy it. So for right now, everything seems to be driving really nicely. We're thinking about, you know, pump gas meth, just keep it around like 800 wheel. I think that's more than enough for her, especially with the fact of the tires that the car is sitting on. These things get really swirly and they're a handful, so we don't want it to be dangerous. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll drive back to the shop, give you guys a couple updates about a couple other things that we're working on. We have a W12 Bentley that got shipped down to us that wanted some exhaust work and tuning, so that car is going to leave today. We have another Bentley that just came in for service. Obviously the twin turbo builds. We got Dom's car on the lift getting put back together. All the clutches are coming this next Thursday, so we will have a lot of content for you guys to watch of us putting these cars back together. Again, we have a lot of work going into the McLaren. The 720 is going to need some work, and we'll let the guys, you know, tell you about that. See you back at the shop.
All right, guys, so this week's video is sponsored by Factor. As the years go by and I get older, I've put on a lot of weight. I'm probably at like one of the worst weight that I've ever been at. And, you know, between building the new shop, moving everything from the old shop to here, you know, the baby and all this stuff, especially when I have no time over here to go get good food, I always tell the guys to just grab me something, and that obviously hasn't helped at all. But with Factor, you get nutritious, dietitian approved meals delivered to your doorstep. The best part about this is that they have 35 different options you could choose from and 60 different toppings. So let me just show you that. I've been using this for the last week or so, and it's been really, really good. It comes with these amazing shakes also. So if you like, in the morning, I wake up and I have one of these. I usually don't eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast kind of guy, but I've been eating one of these, and it helps me stay like pretty full until, you know, 1 p.m. And then around 1 p.m. I have a bunch of different ones that I could choose from. Always make sure to mix it, grab it, twist it, hit it, flip it, snap it, bam, wow. I know a lot of you are gonna comment on that part, but keto shake, 100% plant-based. It's really easy. You just get it in a package like this, open it up, poke a couple holes in it, and in 2 minutes, you got bomb food, you know? I eat a lot of really good food, and honestly, when it comes down to stuff like this, I've always been on the fence about trying it, but Factor's food is actually really, really good. That's a good one. It tastes very good. I just had the chicken. The chicken was nice, white meat. So I'm looking forward to using this and helping me with my weight loss and feel a lot healthier, be a lot healthier, and be able to get my fat up and move so I can chase my kids around. So head on over to factor75.com or click on the link below. Use code Gintani to get 50% off your first box and 20% off the next box. That's code Gintani at factor75.com. Get 50% off your first box and 20% off your next box while your subscription is active. So I'm gonna be eating these for the next few months. Let's see how it goes. See if I could feel better, get a little healthier, and the most important thing, drop some weight. So you guys, go check them out, get that 50% off and the 20% off your next box.
So we'll put the windows down a little bit. We had them up because there's wind noise, but as I was saying, we don't want to make, I mean, this thing's making some serious jam right now. I can feel it, but I over the place. The guys are going crazy. I mean, this thing is literally all over the place. It makes so much jam. I think we're making like 26 pounds of boost right now, but the car feels unbelievable. I got to make a couple of fuel adjustments, but other than that, I think we're pretty good. Holy. Now that's an F8. And honestly, I can't wait to get this car on the dyno so you guys could hear it, because this is probably the best sounding F8 488 in pista because of our turbos and the way our exhaust is done on this thing. You could actually hear that Ferrari note. It actually lets it come out and it doesn't muffle it, because the stock turbos are so small that you could, it kills the real natural Ferrari sound. But this thing being a turbo Ferrari, it sounds unreal, and I can't wait to get you guys some clips and check it out. But everything looks fine. I gotta make a couple little fueling adjustments for a tip-in and stuff like that, which I can already tell right now. We put a different set of wastegates on this car. Small changes, but we'll get it on the dyno, and then that's it. Send the car back. So, Brian, your car's coming back, man. I hope you're happy.
His wife is gonna drive this as a daily?
His wife is gonna drive this. That's a cool wife, huh? It's gonna be a handful, but I'm sure she can deal with the power. We'll make it where it's not too crazy. I mean, I think it's perfect the way it is right now.
Yeah.
It makes more than enough power. And once he gets some nice sticky tires, there's a different set of wheels we had made for this car. So if he ever ends up getting those, and he could put some like 20s with R888s in the back, I mean, this car would be a lot of fun. A lot. I mean, it's fun like this too. It's just all over the place. So.
Yeah, like more tires on the sides.
Yeah. So let's get it back to the shop, go over some stuff. I'm logging while we drive, so I'll look at the logs and go from there. Make some changes and send it off home. See you guys soon.
You should check out my new car too.
Check out your new car?
So I just got a Hyundai Elantra N.
Ooh, Elantra N.
You've probably never even seen one.
Is N for negative? No?
It's for like Namyang or Nürburgring actually.
Oh damn, it's a Nürburgring edition?
Yeah. So it has a burble tune on it already.
Oh
so
damn.
I want to see your reaction to it.
Factory burble tune. It's got a DCT transmission?
Yeah.
Damn, it's got launch control?
It's got launch control and a NGS button.
I'm gonna launch out of that thing. How many miles do you have on it?
It's already like almost 1,000. So.
Oh, okay. So I could give it the proper braking.
Yeah. I already broke it.
So Dave got a new Elantra N. So I'm gonna go drive that thing and see how it is. Let's check it out, and then maybe we could do some mods for Dave later on. If he's a good boy and he keeps giving you guys good content, then maybe we could do some mods for him. What do you guys think? You guys think we should mod Dave's Elantra N? Let me know. Hit it up in the comments. Let's see even if we could even flash that thing. I don't even know if the ECU is locked or not.
It's unlocked.
So
Yeah,
it's unlocked?
It's already unlocked, yeah.
Oh, damn. Dave's about to make some boost.
Gintani's first Hyundai.
Gintani's first Hyundai Elantra N boosted. This is not your fridge. It's my fridge, my shop. You get to use this fridge.
My yogurt is
That means all this stuff over here that says factor in that I'm fat, and keep that in mind, and know that this is mine. Don't touch it. I'm trying to lose weight. You see this?
But it looks good.
Factor, I understand it looks good, but if you want to get on the meal plan, then you got to pay for it. Don't touch my food. All right, throwing the keys to the Hyundai. What the hell is this? Looks like an egg. What kind of key is this, bro?
That's the new key.
Damn, Hyundai N. Damn, this thing looks pretty cool. It looks like a Cybertruck in the front.
A little bit.
It does. Damn.
This is race mode.
Oh, it's about to go down. Okay, that doesn't fly for me.
What?
ESC Sport. ESC Sports for. Okay, traction off. Now we're talking. So what is this thing? Front wheel drive?
Front wheel drive, 270 horsepower.
Oh, front wheel drive. So no donuts.
No donuts. No donuts.
No donuts.
Oh, God, dude, this thing's got some balls. Holy.
And then, pretty good, right?
This thing freaking moves, dude.
And then there's you see that NGS red button?
Yeah.
That gives you 15 extra horsepower for 15 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing boogies, man.
And it's ECU unlocked.
How many horsepower is this thing?
270, 260.
Bro, it feels really good for a 270 horsepower car. I'm not even like, I'm not doing this for the camera. I'm being very serious. I'm actually extremely surprised.
Pretty good, right?
And I'm sitting up like a freaking penis because of the way you sit. But, wow. Okay, that's annoying. I gotta put that on. Sorry, guys. You guys have to hear that ding, 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 ding.
Safety
ding.
first.
Safety first. First to the safe.
Yeah, so this is...
Damn, the transmission's amazing. This thing actually goes, man. Handles pretty good, too. Not bad. How much is this car?
$36,000.
$36,000.
It's cheaper than a Mini JCW.
Damn. I wonder, is a Mini this fast?
No.
Now? It's not? Well, how many horsepower is a Mini?
It's like 230.
BMW and Mini Cooper. If you're watching this, got this Asian guy next to me right now talking mad about the Mini. So if I were you guys, I would gift us a Mini. Let us use it for like a year or two, and we'll do all kinds of cool stuff with it, and then we'll promote it for you guys, because it looks like the Elantra N is making you guys look horrible right now. And I'm not gonna lie, this thing's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, if you rev it up to like 5,000-6,000, it just pops.
Oh. Not bad, man. Oh, damn. Oh, sorry, Dave, trying to break your car in a little bit, buddy.
It's fine.
No, I'm not mad.
Someone's gotta drive it.
Dude, this thing is pretty fun, man. That's launch control?
Yeah, once you get to a straight, hit that red button once you...
This one?
Yeah,
That's launch control?
No, it's like 15 extra horsepower.
Bro, I'm not gonna feel 15 horsepower.
Well, just try it. I know we just
Do you
drove
know-
like an
do you know
800...
the cars that I drive, you think I'm gonna feel 15 horsepower? I'm not gonna feel 15 horsepower.
Well, it just gives you a little extra something, you know.
Okay, extra something. We'll use your little extra something.
A little NGS button.
Let's see. All right, ready? Oh, 15 horsepower! It handles pretty good. I'm flying through these turns right now.
Yeah. How are the seats?
The steering feels amazing. The seats are awesome. They're not too buckety. They're like right in the middle. And it's got a good amount of torque, great power. It pulls all the way to redline. Gearbox feels awesome. Upshifts, downshift. Look how nice the downshifts are. It's insane. And the way the power comes in, dude, this is a great car.
Did I make the right choice?
You do a good job.
Good job.
You do.
Are you gonna tune it? Is the question.
I'll tune this thing for sure.
So we'll turn off the AC because it doesn't pop with the AC on,
What?
or it's better without.
That's bull, Dave.
If you put it to like, if you
What
rev
is
it to
this?
like,
What is this bull?
no, this is a thing. It's an actual thing.
What?
If you rev it a little bit, it pops.
I know, but when the AC's on, it doesn't pop.
It doesn't pop as loud. All right.
I'm gonna have to call you out on that, bro. That sounds like some bull to me, but all right. So let's see this.
So like 5-6 times.
Oh, damn! You got a little poppity poopity in
Not
this
bad,
thing,
right?
man. So I got to teach you how to drive this car, since it doesn't look like you really know how to drive that well. You just slow down like this. Hold the camera, Dave. Oh, slide it! Oh! Dave's gonna have a heart attack in his own car.
So I don't void the warranty.
This doesn't void the warranty. It might mess up your handbrake a little bit, but you'll be okay. Since you don't have rear wheel drive and you can't, throw it into a turn and drift out of it, your next best thing is this guy right here, dude.
The e-brake.
Yeah, just freaking pull it and just toss it and you'll be good. We did a nice one over there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, but yeah, it drives great. The suspension feels good. This looks nice. This looks kind of like a BMW copy, that's for sure. Cool car, man. But honestly, we should seriously put this thing on the dyno and see how much power it makes, because it's pretty shocking that this thing makes 240 horsepower. I mean, my E36 M3 in 1997 used to make 240 horsepower, and I can tell you this thing feels a lot faster than an E36 M3. That's for sure. I mean, it's probably the torque, but dude, even like being a turbo car and like we're beating, it's pretty good, man. And it pulls up top like really nice. So you do a good job.
South Korea, we got BTS and Elantra N.
South Korea. It's a Korea machine. Now, so you got the South Korean car now, right?
Yeah, need to find a South Korean wife.
Now you need to find a K-pop wife.
Okay.
And then you gotta give up doing YouTube and all this stuff that you do. Just become a sushi chef, and that's it. Call it a day, because you know, you walk in, it's a sushi chef. Supposed to be Japanese, you know.
Oh yeah, your favorite spot here.
Well, over here they're all Korean.
Yeah, they're all Korean.
And then my other spot that I go to in Northridge, they're all Korean. Like, it's all of a sudden Koreans are taking over all the sushi joints. But you're Chinese, so
I'm Chinese.
yeah, bro. You got to go back to making some dim sum, and you know.
That's the good stuff.
That is good stuff. I mean, I'm craving that right now. It's pretty good. I love dim sum.
Oh, tell us about let's drop a hint about one of the food endeavors you're about to get into.
Oh, okay. So, I don't know if we talked about this in our little 5-part series we did, but obviously I love cars. I like watches. I like shoes. I love tequila. That's one thing. I would one day love to own a tequila company. That's one of my dreams, but it's a pain in the do, so I don't know if we'll ever get there. But one of my biggest passions that I have, that I've been doing since I was a kid, and I get it from my grandfather, also from my mom, is cooking. I love cooking. I love making food. Doesn't matter what it is, from pasta to steaks to salads to tuna salads to fish to, you know, whatever. I mean, buying bronzino, cutting it up, opening it, making all the sauce inside, grilling it. I love making this tuna salad. I have this cool little tuna salad I make.
Video coming soon for that too.
But yeah, video. I guess this guy next to me wants to do a whole little part showing you guys about my whole cooking stuff. I love Wagyu meat, so go hit up my boy Sammy, Wagyu Window. He'll get you some bomb meat. I barbecue at least, probably, I could say twice a week. Another big thing that I really like, and I always try different ones. Every country I go to, I try to find something to try that's different, is I love hot sauce. I'm like obsessed with hot sauce, and what I've done is I've gotten a few different hot sauces that I like, and I've blended them together, and I've made my own hot sauce. I've also added some Aleppo pepper, which if some of you guys are Middle Eastern, you guys will know what Aleppo pepper is. A couple other spices. I had a really good idea years ago. You know, I grew up in Turkey every summer, 2.5 months out of the year. We used to live in Turkey, and there's this food over there that they do all over Istanbul and all over the islands and stuff like that. That is very simple. It's very filling. It's really good. And I think bringing that concept to the United States is a really good idea. So we've been talking about it with the boys, and we're actually going to start making my own hot sauce. That's number one. We'll show you guys how I make my tuna salad. It's quick, it's easy. You guys can make it at home. It's bomb, tastes really good. And then we're thinking about doing a pop-up for this company that I've always wanted to start. The name of the company will be Baked. We won't give you guys all, the hints about what we're doing, but in the next couple weeks, we're going to start trying different types for the menu. We want to have like 7 different items that you could select from, or 7 different variants of it that you could select from. And we are going to do a pop-up at St. Vincent's in downtown LA, at our building in the St. Vincent's Court in the alley. I don't know if some of you guys, I'm sure, watched the documentary. Some of you guys watched some of the stuff that we put out last week, but we are going to do a pop-up. It'll be on a Thursday night, 6 p.m. We'll bring 200 pieces of what we're going to be selling, and we'll see how it goes. And hopefully it works out, because I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I just haven't done it. And I think between me, Dave, and a couple of the guys, we've decided let's give it a shot. If you don't give something a shot, you'll never know if it's going to work or not. So we're going to do this. Stay tuned. We'll put the date up. We'll make sure to bring a couple cool cars in the alley so you guys can see some cars too. And then you guys can come and eat the food we're going to do. And if it hits, and if it's good, maybe we'll rent out a space in the alley, and we'll open a restaurant. Damn, this guy likes the Elantra N. See that?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. He gives us a thumbs up. Or he gives us a thumbs up because I'm not I pulled to the side because I rode bikes myself, so I know how it sucks. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. We're going to give you guys a lot more content. Again, guys, please keep in mind, we're still trying to catch up with a bunch of stuff. We're not 100% comfortable in the shop yet. Again, I told you guys I took apart the dyno, and we're redoing the dyno room.
Once the dyno room is completely done, I promise you guys will get a bunch of dyno videos. You'll get a lot more tech stuff. We'll get more into depth with the builds and all that stuff. I'll have a little bit more time soon once the baby gets a little older and I can, you know, catch up on everything that's going on with the move, the baby, and everything else. It's just been complete disaster. So just give me a little bit of time, hang in there with us, and I promise you we'll give you A1 content. Peace. That's all factory, okay?
Is this Alex approved?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like this thing. It's pretty bad. And I like the color too. It reminds me of like the old school Integra Sonic Blue. Hey Cheyenne, this car will light your ass up.
Light me up. We gotta race one day.
What? It wouldn't even be fair. It would be like.
I don't know. I saw somewhere that this is 0 to 60 in 6, and mine does it in 5.6. So I don't know.
This does 0 to 60 in 6 seconds?
Yeah.
And your car does it in 5.6 seconds?
That's what I read. I don't know. I gotta triple check myself, but.
Dave, I got $5,000 on your car, bro.
Oh.
Okay? I got $5,000 on this. You want to bet?
You want
$100 bucks.
$100?
$100.
You drive my car, Dave drives his?
No problem. $100 bucks. All right, it's a deal.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Boobaroo against the Elantra.